Hello, folks. Where's he gone? Oh, he's there. What are you up to?
It's me internet.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, hello, folks, and welcome to Monday's edition of FMEC Modelling Session. I'm Steff. I'm hosting today. We have got Mr. Oliver, who's just there, and then we've got in and
Him.
Yeah.
Him?
Him.
Oh, goodness,
He started already, hasn't he, Dave?
Oh, it's Tuesday, by the way, Steff. You said Monday.
Oh, it is Tuesday. Yes, it is. Got that wrong. Hey, at least I didn't disappear just as the show started.
Hey, it's not my fault. Beautiful face, you see. All the women looking at it.
Oh my God, is he really that ugly?
No. You see, all the women are just going to go bing.
Yeah, disappear.
No. Just this handsome face.
Well, at least we're making Dave laugh.
Yeah.
Anyway, show today, what we're going to be doing is we'll go around everybody to see what people are doing. Then I don't know whether you've been watching or we're going to start off with the basic tips again. So it'll be my turn today. I'll go through my basic tool setup. Then Thursday is Gary, and then Saturday will be Dave. And you'll see how each of us have our setups, what we use, how we use them. If you've got any questions, chuck them in the comments, or if you're watching this later on, drop me a message. We'll try and go through everything. So let's start. Dave, what are you up to at the moment and how you're getting on?
Working on this alternative miniature diorama. So did the Zenithal highlighting on the base.
Yeah.
Painted up all the teddy bears.
Oh, I love those. They are so cute.
And finally, after 11 years of model making, I'm actually happy with some rust effects I've done on that barrel.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Taken 11 years to get the hang of that, but there we are. Finally happy with some rust effects. So that's what I've been working on.
Cool. So that's all you've got doing at the moment.
Yeah, that's it. I want to get this done, and then I said I've got some dragons turning up, and don't know what I'm going to do next after that. Got a few things in the stuff.
Cool, nice. So I'm looking forward to seeing you finish that vignette because it looks really cool.
It shouldn't take long. I would have thought. I mean, plan today is to get the paint on get the wall painted here and here, and the door frame.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and they're just the figures to do.
Nice, looking really good. Right, so shall we go to Gary?
Yep.
Handsome boy.
I've never heard so much BS in my life. Anyway, Gary, what are you up to?
I am sitting here having a mug of coffee, getting dog's abuse as per usual.
Yeah, and throwing your ginger eyebrows around the place. What's your name, Roger Moore?
Oh, yes. Licensed to thrill.
Shaken, not stirred.
Yeah.
Yep.
Optimus.
Yeah. Oh, telling you try to be a star and look what you're surrounded with.
Amateurs.
Apart from you, Dave, you're okay.
Oh, you ram-nosed muppet. And the phrase is you try and soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys.
Well, that's the saying too.
Yeah. How's the beard coming on, Gary? You working hard on that?
Yeah, I'm working very hard on that. Somebody's not too happy, but guess what?
Really?
Oh, good Lord, he's not growing a beard, is he?
Mm-hmm. Going to grow one of those big mad Viking ones, where you can plait it and everything,
I'm so waiting to see your ginger attempt at a beard. Oh, this is going to be hilarious. It's going to be little scraggly bits.
Excuse me?
Look, you can tell now. All he's going to have is that big clump on the bottom of his chin. Everything else is going to be really fine and little furry stuff a cat could lick off.
Maybe we should grow beards. Get
Yeah.
sponsored to grow a beard.
Yeah.
Or sponsored to shave it off. Maybe that'd be a good idea.
What?
No,
Shave
Dave,
yeah, shave Gary's off at the neck.
we'll have less of that, thank you. Talk about getting insulted today. I give up.
Why?
I just wondered why.
Simon Veach is Gary's some boy. Yes, he is a
Thank
boy.
you, sir. Said no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, come on in, Gary. What are you working on?
A wee schwim wagon.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I had that lying in the stash for a couple of months, so I thought I'd do that just for a wee break off before I start some of the shop behind me here.
So once you've made it, are you going to take it in a bath with you, Gary, and play with it like your rubber duck?
For number one, I don't have a bath, I've only a shower. Because if I got into a bath, they would need Harlan and Wolf Crane to come and pick me out of it.
Well, I'm glad you said that. I was certainly thinking it.
Yeah.
So, Clove is watching. I think he's got
Clove?
finger problems. I think that's Clive.
Yeah.
Yeah, finger problems, Clive.
That's the swinging brick club together. Ding dong ding.
Well,
I wonder do you have. Sorry, Steff?
At least I have a swinging brick.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. So come on then.
I am.
4 times. What are you working on?
I told you. I'm going to be working on my wee shrimp wagon.
Have you not started it yet?
No, I did not. I only washed the screws last night. And on Sunday's show, I will be doing a live unveiling of this lovely little beauty.
Oh, nice. Little unboxing.
Yeah, little unboxing. I took a quick gawk at it yesterday. Now it's not open. It's still all sealed. But what I've seen so far, I am very impressed with it.
Cool.
And it's going to go on this little base here.
Oh,
nice. Oh, Fields of Glory. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
£7.
Is that all?
Yeah.
It's not bad at all, mate.
You couldn't knock that up, definitely, you know what I mean?
No,
yeah.
Not
at that price. And I got a few other bits and pieces yesterday, but we'll not go into that today because we haven't enough time.
Oh, yes, we have plenty of times. You mean Julie's watching?
Yes, precisely.
Okay, Simon V says the postman's out there, must have a word with him. Okie dokie. And Gary getting some stick today. He always does. So, Gary, what did you buy yesterday?
Honestly, I can't remember.
Was that you thinking or having a nervous twitch?
I was trying to think of actually what did I did buy yesterday.
All right, look, more like a nervous twitch.
No, I bought nothing yesterday because somebody said I wasn't allowed to buy anything more until I start doing a bit of building. Because she said she was going to start a model shop.
When is that legislature?
Well, it's a wee bit pretty hard when she has something belonging to me.
Yeah, but did you not take a picture of it like we told you to? Are you going to answer the question?
I'm ignoring that question because I can't answer that question.
Oh, so that you have. Okay, fine. So you've got a picture of it. Did you get a picture of the thing on the back as well?
You know what, Dave? Nice knowing you, mate.
See you later.
Dave, I think we may have a position opening up soon.
All right, fellas. I'm going to mute because I'm going to be spraying. I'm going to have the extractor fan on, yeah?
Okay. Clive has changed that to Clive watching. Morning, Clive.
Morning, Clive. So, can we start model making, or are we just going to take the livery and out of me?
Simon Vetcher says, come on, you need to do some work.
I'll try. Can't promise. As soon as I finish my wee cup of coffee.
Okay.
But, Steff, will you go through your whole setup of scalpels, filing sticks, and all that good stuff for the good folks watching?
No.
Well, don't. You see what I mean?
Go on then.
Anyway, Steff. No, hold on. Forgot to ask you one thing. No. Hold on. Steff, what are you working on?
Oh, finally. Thank
Really?
you, Gary. Some people just can't work with them. Oh, I thought I got that. Oh, that's a bit close. What's going on there?
Oh, I don't know.
Give me a sec. I think I need to. Anyway,
What have you done?
I'm working on my whippet. Do some more of this. I've got both tracks done. I've got all the road wheels done, and loads of stuff cleaned up in there. And I'll be working on this later on. This is a really lovely kit. This is going to go along with where are they? These will be outside, and I've got some Aussie troops. I've got all the sleeves rolled up and everything, so I'll be using those, but they'll have normal hats on. And yeah, it's just working on this, and I will have a go at this once I've finished going through my basic tool setup.
Thank you, Steff.
Right.
I will go mute so you can do the talking.
Okay. No. What I'll do is I'll go through some bits and pieces, and if you've got some questions you want to ask, then please feel free to. So I'm just going to go through these quick comments, and then I'll rattle through. Yep, we need to do more stick. Yes, we do. We need to give Gary more steak. Yep, we do. We need to give Gary more stick. Yay! Third time lucky, Simon. Right, so tools. First of all, you need a little mascot. My little teddy bear. He's been with me for years. He was with me in the Air Force. He's got more flying hours in tornadoes than I have. I think I've got about 3 hours. He's got hundreds and hundreds of hours. Anyway, so mascot. A couple of pairs of snips. These are really, really important. Okay, I have 2 or 3 sets of snips. I have a really, really good pair. This pair cost me a tenner 18 months ago, and they are fantastic. They are still going strong, but I have a feeling they may need replacing soon. So I've just purchased a new set. Same model. These are U-Star, and they are awesome. When I snip something off a sprue, I will show you here. There you go. And the way you do it is you get it there, twist it, and squeeze. And that gives you a really, really, oh, there we are, a really nice cut on it, on both sides. Whereas these ones, the cheaper ones, they tend to stress the plastic a lot more. So these I use for wire cutting, or if I'm cutting chunks off a sprue, these are great for it. So just rip it off, rip it apart. So yeah, they're always worth having. A good set of snips, and a cheapy pair just for general everyday cutting and everything. So that's what I use for them. Next, after you've cut it off, you need to, excuse me, my puppy is giving me gob because I'm ignoring her. Next thing you need to do is clean up all the parts. So I have 3 different styles of sanding sticks. No, I don't. I have 4. So these are my sanding sticks. They're all homemade. So this is hard foam. This is the stuff that comes in packaging. The really, really hard stuff. It's not polystyrene, because that will just fall apart. This is the stuff that comes in for packing laptops and computer stuff and things like that. It is fantastic. It gives you a nice little bit of give, but not too much. I have 2 sorts like this. I have a straight one and I have an angled one. Allows me to get into little corners. Then I have a flat sanding stick. Then I have this foam, which has got a lot to give. So for example, if I use this, these, they just nick the top of the contour of there. But with these, they get a lot of the contour. So those, and these ones, these are made from, I don't know whether you can see that, that's a lozenge shape, and you wrap it around that, and that allows you to get right into those really horrible little places. So they're the type I do have. Oh, and oh yeah, they're all broken. I need to do a new set. I've got some cocktail sanders. So what I do is I just put a bit of super glue on there, glue it onto the sanding paper, and that gives you another way of getting into all the small parts using a cocktail stick. So I also use a deburring tool, which is one of these. This takes off lots. So if you've got a real bad seam, you can use that to take it off. If you haven't got one of those, don't worry, you don't have to go out and buy one. You get, I mark my fresh blade like that. So you get an old blade with the back of it, you just scrape it along the seam, and that will bring off any excess stuff you've got on there. So you can use a scalpel as well for that. So let's move on to a scalpel. So we've done those. Scalpels, I use a scalpel for cleaning up seams. I use it for what is it called? My brain has just gone. I will show you. When you put tape on your canopy, masking. When you mask a canopy, always, always, always start with a new blade. Don't use an old blade because you will rip the masking tape apart. The blades I use are Swan & Morton. I don't mind paying the extra for these, though I do do a lot of budget stuff. These are well worth the money I pay. I don't mind paying money for good tools. So my snips, my blades, that's what I do. I pay money for these because it is well worth it. I've bought blades from other places and they're just not as good as these, and they don't stay as sharp. A lot of people try and reuse their blades using porcelain. I don't. Once it's blunt, that's it. Get rid of it and do it. What are the tools? Archimedes drill. So you hold that. Oh, come on. Hold the top and you just, so that allows you to drill little holes for wire and stuff like that if you're going to do a bit of scratch building or additional details. So Archimedes drill, or you can just get a normal pin vise. This is a pin vise. It's a small drill bit which you can use. What else do I have? Set of drill bits from 0.3 up to 1.6. Good set of chunky scissors. Also a good set of smaller scissors. They're also good. A Nadged old toothbrush. Also, I use rulers. I've got those two, and I've got a decent sized plastic one. I do a lot of scratch building, so I have a vernier caliper as well, which is vernier caliper, which is digital. This one is a modelling ruler, so as you can see there, it's got 1/72 on it. There, it's got 1/48, 1/32, 1/32, 1/35, 1/24, and 1/12. So that is a really handy bit of tool if you're doing modelling or if you're scratch building. So at 1/72 scale, 1 metre equals 13.5 millimeters. So that allows you, so if you know the actual length of something, say you know somebody's 2 meters tall, and that's how tall it is. So that's always good. Nice metal ruler, plastic ruler. I've also got a 12-inch ruler, metal one. The reason I prefer those is they tend not to bend so much. There's the rulers I have. There will probably be some more additions to this. And turn that off. Here we go. Also using the polystyrene you get out of packing. That is a bamboo. That was a bamboo chopping board, which split, so I just cut it down into pieces, put a load of foam on, and that allows me to then use these. Don't use polystyrene again, because the polystyrene just falls apart. Crocodile clip on the end of a bamboo skewer, crush it there with a bit of pliers, and there you have a holder. So you can just pop little bits and pieces through there. That's always good and helpful to have those. With scratch building, I'm not saying that you have to run out and buy all this stuff. This is what I've accumulated over the years of modelling. So don't think you have to rush out and buy everything that I'm saying here. The reason for this is on Thursday we'll go through what Gary uses, and then on Saturday we'll go through what Dave uses. And then you look at that and you can go, well, I like that bit that Dave uses, and I like that bit that Gary uses, and I like that bit that Steff uses, and then just build up your collection of tools. If you give me a second, there you go. That's what it looks like. Oh, excuse that one. Oh yeah, clamps. These are always good. They're good for light work. But as you can see, I've got so many different tools kicking around. My brush collection, all sorts. So we'll go through different bits and pieces, but this is just for you to have a look and see what we use. So what else have I got that I can't do without? Oh yeah, metal files. These are also very, very good. Getting into those really, really fine places. With this one, I can file as well with this one as I can with my other brushes. They are worth their weight in gold as well, especially if you come to really, really finicky bits. Craft knife, always great for cutting foam when you're making bases. Your dioramas. Circle cutter, that's always good. What else have I got that I use? Oh yeah, nearly forgot. Tweezers. Here's just a selection of what I've got. Bog standard normal tweezers, reverse tweezers. These, to begin with, I got a set of these and I just couldn't use them. Really didn't have a clue how to use them. And then I watched somebody using them and went, that's how you use them. And now, oh, it's like having a third hand. You clamp something in that, put it down, and you can sit there and paint it, and you just hold it tight. They're great. Angle tweezers, they're great for when you're decaling or you're putting small parts in. They're also great for PE, when you're working with PE. Pair of flat ones, they're good as well. I've got several pointy ones with different pointiness, if that's a word. So, yeah, tweezers as well. As you start to go through your modelling, if you keep it up and keep going, I found that eventually you will come across PE. And when you use PE, if you can, oh good lord, where are they? I think I've got them on the floor, so bear with me a second, guys. Just got to grab something off the floor. There we go. I use a lot of box frames for my dioramas, and when I take them apart, there's always a bit of glass. So whenever you're working with PE, don't do it on your cutting mat, because your cutting mat gives ever so slightly, so it bends your PE. Always cut your PE on a bit of glass. So for example, I will show you. Just doesn't matter which one it is. So there you go, and that's bent. When it comes out, that'll bend. That's bent. Oh, there you go. There, and that stays straight. So use a bit of glass. So a piece of glass is a great bit of tooling. What else do I use? We'll come to brushes on a different show. Oh yeah, a dental pick. These are great for when you do panel lining. When you put clear a seam on the top of something, you'll sand out the panel lines. One of these and a bit of Dymo tape, and I can't see my Dymo tape anywhere. Don't know where that is. That's always good. Also, these things, micro saws. I've got different shaped ones here. So there's my selection of micro saws. That needs to come on. That's a JLC micro saw. That is really, really good. These are well worth it. I've tried the trumpeter ones. I've tried the Tamiya ones. No, they are, in comparison to this, no, not worth it at all. These are well worth it. JLC. Right, I'm going to stop there. If you've got any questions, I'll go through them. Oh, we've got loads of comments, so let's quickly go through some of the comments. Right then, so come on, you need to do some well. Done that one. Done that one. Julie Owens, afternoon, Steff, afternoon, Dave, afternoon, Gary. How are we today? Afternoon, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
All good, thank you. Simon Vetch, Gary, how many more models have you ordered this week?
You will find out when the postman comes.
Simon's also said, anyway, Gary, you doing a bit of work?
No, I'm making a pancake here.
Simon says, I must go do a bit of work. Okay, Simon, you take care. We'll speak to you later. Model making trucker, good morning. Morning, Lewis. How you doing? Simon, again, make sure you give Gary some more stick. Of course, always do. No, Patrick. Hi, chaps. You on early today? Nope, this is the normal time, 12 till 2, as usual. Well, hi, Simon. Have you done any models lately? And the model making trucker goes, pancake. That's a good idea. I can't think. I don't think I've forgotten anything. I think I've gone through most. Oh, last one. I'm going to go through my Dremel with a flexi hose. Well, my rotary tool with a flexi hose. So that's most of the tools that I use. So there you go. That's a tour of my toolkit. You got any questions, Gary, Dave? Anything you want to know?
Good, thanks. I think covered pretty much everything.
No, I just wouldn't have as much as you, but I'm starting to gather the tools up that I used to have.
Yeah, the reason I've got so much is just what I've collected over the years.
Yeah. And as you said, you don't have to run out and buy everything right away. Just take your time. When you get into a hobby, as you said, Steff, when you get into a hobby, you'll want more different tools and stuff. So just take it slowly. Don't be trying to rush into like a big go of paints and stuff like that there, because it takes time to build everything up.
Yeah, it does. Right, if you give me a sec, I'm just going to go black for a moment. I've got to zoom out my camera. I've had it zoomed in for my...
You are black.
No, it's grey.
Because you can get tool starter sets, can't you, from Humbrol and things like that?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Oh, sandpaper. Sandpaper's always good.
If you're still watching, Noel, I'll be giving you a phone at 2 o'clock. Or when after I come off the show, I want to give you a quick call. I need to talk to you.
There we go. That's... No, it's been a pain. So, yeah. Right then.
Steff?
Gary?
You're just getting mad as me for buying stuff.
Oh, no, that was my Christmas money.
All right.
How are you two getting on with yours?
All right. Just painting the wall at the moment.
How's yours coming along, Gary?
Yeah, very nicely. I found a very, very dangerous site for me.
Oh, right, what's that?
Modeller's Loft.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does all the 1/16th scale, like Action Man figures.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. That will be a recipe for disaster.
There you go, Julie.
No, I didn't say I bought anything. I'm just saying it's a recipe for disaster.
I was on the Action Man Collectors page the other day having a look, and some bloke comes on. He said, "I've just picked this up from a car boot sale. Can anyone?" It was a boxed talking Action Man Commander for £8.
No.
Yeah,
What?
because his head had come off. Yeah, the elastic, obviously, when they get the elastic, the rubber, the elastic perishes. So the bloke said, "Yeah," he said, "all working." He said, "But yeah, his head's come off." Again, it's if you know what you're doing, apparently it's like a 10-minute fix. So yeah, £8.
And how much are they worth?
What do you reckon, Gary? You wouldn't have much change out of £150, I wouldn't have thought.
Yeah.
You'd be lucky to get it at that price.
Really? This this was a 70s one, not an 80s one. Yeah. So yeah, probably.
Well, 70 you're looking maybe the guts of 600-700 quid.
Oh boy. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see Modeller's Loft has a couple of nice figures I wouldn't mind having in my own collection.
Mm-hmm.
But the only problem is they're not cheap.
No.
I don't know where he got them, but he's got the French, German, and Russian soldiers of World War One on. Oh boy, are they not the right? Honestly.
Are they the dragon ones, Gary?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, because they're not made anymore, are they?
Put it like this: you would need about say £2.5 to buy all three.
Got some here to read, Gary. Sorry. Geordie, what would you say was the tool set people would need to carry with them to a Models for Heroes meeting? Oh, and hi all. For that one, Geordie, your best bet is checking with Malcolm, because there's certain things that you're not allowed to take with you. I believe scalpels is one of them. So I would check with Malcolm on that one before I'd make any suggestions. So that would be a good idea to check with him. Model making trucker, Action Man, doll, LOL. And it also says Action Man, very expensive dolls. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Not my cup of tea, but hey, horses for courses.
Not my cup of tea because I'll be bankrupt.
I'm not commenting on it.
I was going to say, why do you think Gary is bankrupt? Excuse me.
I would have to do some groveling to get all three. I'd like to have all three in my collection. I'll have the Tommy one, all right.
But you would?
apparently the problem they've got now is the 40th anniversary reproduction stuff is so good. You've got people passing it off as vintage, and it's very difficult to tell the difference.
Just, it's ridiculous, that is, mate.
So, yeah.
But you will get boys trying to do it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because it's worth so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same anything, isn't it? Sorry, Gary, you say.
That's Scout Care one setup that I have out there in the hall with figure. About $3,000 to buy it. And that does mean somebody who is listening does not go and put it on eBay.
Okay, then I promise not to.
Thanks, Steff.
Yes, sir. You know,
Buy and collect. Knock at the door, Gary. I've come for my armoured car.
yeah, Dave, you know when we go over there this year?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, take an extra suitcase with you.
You will be searched when you leave. But some of the stuff is ridiculous, the price of it.
Well, is it the cricketer's uniform went for £700 the other day?
Oh, good Lord.
Because I only made it for didn't sell. This is it. It's bizarre, isn't it? The stuff that's not very popular. They only made it for 2 years. It didn't sell very well. So yeah. So to find one boxed.
Yeah. Julie Owens. Haha, I might. Go for it, Julie. Just don't tell him. Lewis says, how old does something have to be before it can be called vintage? I believe it's over 21 years. I know a classic car's got to be over 21 years old.
Yeah, vintage is over 50, I think, for cars.
Right.
I've got a feeling I know what's coming next.
But some of the stuff you couldn't buy, you'd have to stay away from.
Why would you have to stay away from it?
Because that's dangerous.
What, for you?
Yeah, it is dangerous for me.
And why would it be dangerous for you, Gary?
Because I would buy a brave majority of that stuff.
Do you think of the stuff you had when you were doing the Action Man stuff over when I was a kid that just ended up in the sand pit or, a jumble sale?
Did you see how much the original lorry was in box, Dave?
No.
put it like this: you wouldn't have much change out of £1,000.
Well, I told you that sort of original boxed British officer's uniform, and the guy was asking for an evaluation, and the bloke on the page is pretty much, I've only ever seen one other, and that was £800. Yeah. So, yeah, it's almost like, it's, well, not priceless, but it's very hard to value something when you can't compare it against anything.
Yeah. Comment here, Lewis, 50. Oh bugger, she's got another 21 years to go before I can sell her.
How does he get away with that?
Because Nat's got a brilliant sense of humour. It's the only reason he gets away with it.
Mm.
You all right, Dave?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go in about 15 minutes.
Okay, it's all right.
So, yeah, I just got work stuff to attend to, starting the teaching. Yeah, I'm all right, thanks, Steff.
Cool. Why don't we cheer you up a bit?
Yeah, another 15 minutes and then I'll go off. Oh, I got an email from the official Jerry Anderson page that I got the hawk from.
Oh yeah.
So I sent them a picture. I said thank you, but yeah, because they were very good. I mean, I ordered it on the Monday, got it the next day. So said thank you very much, and showed them a picture. Said we did it part of a 24-hour group build, and we raised quite a bit of money. So they were thank you very much, keep up the good work. So
cool.
It was good.
Nice one.
Nice.
Well,
Back in 5 minutes.
They could have donated some kits.
They couldn't they? Yeah.
Do a Jerry Anderson build.
Yeah, I'll bear that in mind, Steff. They've all sold out though.
Have they really?
Oh yeah, those because James Skiffins went after I got mine. He went and had a look, and they'd sold out. So.
Right, let's look if we've got any more comments. You asked how Lewis got away with it. Yeah, he's also at work. And he's also bought 2 pairs of shoes as well.
I had a chat with my accountant yesterday, Steff, and he said, "Go for it." As far as the 3D print is concerned.
Oh, why? Yeah,
So I'm gonna wait till my birthday, but yeah.
definitely, mate. Oh, to be honest with you, it's like when we did the 24-hour build. I looked at the trailer and went, I could do with some boxes in there. Oh, haven't ordered
Yeah.
any. And I'm like, actually, I don't need to. Crack the old
yeah.
out and away we go.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking for making little accessories and stuff like that. It'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is great because you just set it off. Those crates only took me an hour to print.
Right. Well, because I'm looking now, and there's some figure companies you can't, and you don't buy. Was it Hero Forge? You don't buy the figures; you print them off.
Yeah.
You know, they've obviously got a couple of one that they printed to show what they look like. But yeah, effectively, it's all done by a 3D printer.
Yes, it is. And Hero Forge are quite good.
Have you printed any of their stuff, Steff? Have you?
No, I haven't, but I know people who have.
Isn't it got to get a subscription or something? Is that right?
I believe so. Also, My Mini Factory.
Oh, okay.
There are also some great builds in there. I say builds, figures in there that I'm looking at. You know, James's build, his Apocalypse build. Yeah, I'm looking at stuff in there. Like the figures, they're not brilliant. Well, no, I say they're not brilliant. It's really bull. They are, and they're only £3 a pop.
Cool.
Whereas you go to somewhere like My Hero Forge, they are quite expensive from there.
Right. Said yeah, it's not going to be birthdays in February, so
Yeah,
wait till then. But because I've now actually got an accountant who can add up. Yeah.
That always helps.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? You think it'd be a yeah.
Yeah, you'd think it'd be a prerequisite to be an accountant.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you?
Yeah, what is count? Oh, Darth's back. Welcome back,
Oi,
Darth.
I've lost the Darth.
Why?
It's not very nice. Me, such a nice job.
Whoever told you that, Gary? Lion Tinker.
So Julie tells me every day I'm a lovely chap.
I bet she bloody doesn't.
I bet she doesn't. Dave.
Hello. What?
Less of it.
Sorry. Yeah, before that'd be a good thing to do if you did just talk us through the basics of 3D printing stuff.
Yeah, can do that. How are you two doing?
Yeah, doing the best stuff.
Yeah, good, thanks. Right, fellas, I better get off here. So I might be on Thursday, but I'm gonna have to work late. But I'll definitely see you Saturday, if not. Yeah.
Okay, Dave.
All right. Take care. See you then. Bye bye.
Thank you, Dave. Bye bye.
Oh, give me a sec, Gary. Just got to go mute. My good lady has turned up.
No problem, Steff. We better prime them to do this afternoon.
A wee bit of what, Gary?
I'll have a wee bit of priming to do this afternoon.
Yeah, me too.
I'll have to buy him some more of those crocodile clips.
Yeah, they are good, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't have enough, but I'll get some more ordered. I found World War One figures I wanted, Steff.
All right, cool. Which ones were those?
The ones going over the actual top.
Yeah. Who made them?
I found Tamaya on them. I got them on, what do you call it? Wish.
Oh, cool. How much?
£6 and £3 postage and packaging.
You know what I mean?
And it's ridiculous, you know, they can sell them at that price.
The thing is, though, if you go onto AliExpress, it's even bloody cheaper, mate.
Yeah.
What I tend to do is before I buy them, I double check prices. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do a price comparison. Takes you 2 minutes. Sometimes they're actually a lot more expensive on Wish and Ali. Wish is a lot more expensive than AliExpress.
I'm actually glad it's popped back for a wee while.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so am I. So am I. Couple of comments. Lewis says, "Welcome back, Gary. What you bought this week?"
World War One figures.
And also he said, it's a Sunday and a Monday, a Tuesday and a Wednesday, a Thursday and a Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week. Days of the week. Sing to the Addams Family theme tune. Okay. Just wondering where that one came from. I'm not quite sure myself.
Nope. How you finding the whippet stuff?
It's really nice, Bill.
Yeah.
Hence the reason I've decided to go stupid on it and scratch build the interior. As you do.
Yeah.
So I want to get everything built and sprayed up. And then I can crack on with the interior. I've already got the floorboards done.
Right.
Yeah, they were just coffee stirrers with some wood stain on them. So that was really a no-brainer. I think even Lewis could have done that one.
They'll be picking on poor Lewis now.
Oh, why not? He's not here. He can't defend himself.
Well, that's true.
And we can completely ignore his comments in chat if he does.
Yeah.
We love him, really.
Yeah.
Wait for the comments.
We have 6 people watching.
Hello, 6 people watching. Let us know what you're up to. Any questions you have, please ask them in the comment section. If you just started watching and you're interested on what tools you want to use, that I use. Ow! Snipped finger. Have a watch from the beginning. And I go through what I use on my tools and everything. On Thursday evening, it'll be the turn of the hostess with the mostest. That'll be Gary.
Yep.
And then on Saturday, it will be the turn of our resident professional, Mr. Oliver. And if you've got any questions about what any of us, what I use, if you've got any questions about my stuff that I went through today, either pop me a PM or post it in the group. I'll answer your questions. Really, stop snipping your finger.
Yeah.
No, I'm just catching the skin because of the way May have done these tracks. You've got to very carefully remove part of the tang on the screw. Because the way they've done it, it looks like they haven't got the spoke. But if you look on the other side, you can see how they've done it, and it's a really ingenious way.
Yeah, it is.
Because you have to cut half the screw off the back of the wheel. What the hell?
Somebody's looking you.
Oh, I've just had 3 coming all at once. You, Gary, are a bad influence.
What have I done now?
I just said you're a bad influence.
I can know that.
No. Read your PM from Mr. Tonks. He said he's sorry you can't make it, but he's done a Gary and bought a load of figures.
Oh, I seen that one.
Clunk. Sorry about that, guys. What? Sun's out here, nice and shiny.
It's not here. It's going to start to rain any soon in a minute. Typical Tamaya, just clicks together.
I'll be honest with you, Gary, same as this main stuff. They've got a serious competitor here.
Yeah, they do.
Mang is really, really nice. So Miranda says, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Miranda. How are you?
Good afternoon, Miranda.
How's sunny Holland? Is it sunny? Is it not? Lewis, submitted my application for Models for Heroes volunteer. Good lad, well done, Lewis. Dave DeVoe, good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon, Dave.
Good afternoon, Dave.
And also, Model Making Trucker, be right back. That means be right back, Gary. BTW. Gary, you're getting an education. Stop your whining.
Well, true. But I'm a grunt. I'm allowed to whinge. Out of all the great war tanks that I've made, mine would have been the best.
Yeah?
Yeah, but the most accurate one out of the whole great war tanks was, what do you call it? I can't remember the name of the. I can picture it, but I can't remember it.
Dragon?
No, it wasn't Dragon.
Copper State?
No.
Oh, Gary, help me out.
I'm trying to. It's.
No, you're trying, Gary.
Oh, I know I'm trying.
Deal with
Very
you.
trying. Yeah.
Sometimes I spend more time with you than I do with my missus. Do you know what she said to me this morning?
Go.
2 minutes before you phoned?
Yes.
Well, we haven't had a phone call from Gary yet. Is he all right? You annoyed him? I'm like, good Lord, he's a mate, not me missus. Right, there's one side of the track assembly done.
Nice.
So I'll get that primed up at some stage. Miranda said, no, it's rainy here. But all is good. Ha! Just the two of you this afternoon. Well, it's gorgeous sunshine here. As you can see from the top left, I've got the sun shining right in my eyes. Right there. Yes, just the two of us. Dave was on for a while, but he's had to scoot. He's got work to do. These poor people that have to work for them. Tackham. Cool. It's horrible, isn't it, Gary? Haven't these poor people who've got to work for a living?
Yeah.
You just feel so sorry for them. No. Sorry, was that wrong?
Yeah, very wrong. The only thing is, they're not in pain 24/7.
Yeah, true, there is that.
You wouldn't believe it. Tackham is the most accurate one out there.
Well, actually, yeah, because Tackham are a good kit.
But they over-engineered it, if you know what I mean, Steff.
Yeah, a bit like Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon tend to over-engineer as well. But I kind of like that because it gives you more to do. You feel as though you're getting more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, okay, I got this. This kit cost me 16 quid plus 8 quid postage. It cost me 24 quid. Which, including postage, you can't knock it when it's 40, 50 quid in this country.
Correct.
And oh, come on, get off. It's like, you know, the flamethrower Jeep you've got.
Yes.
Bless her, she got you a cracker there. But if you look on AliExpress, including packaging and postage, that's under 24 quid.
But I'm disappointed in that kit.
What, the Bronco one? Is it Bronco?
No, Ming make that flamethrower.
Yeah.
Very, very disappointed in it.
Why's that?
2 screws, right? That's all's in that box. That's
Right.
it. And most of the work is, you know, like the engine and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which you're not going to see once it's all built. Right. So why did they not just put figures in with that kit? Do you know what I mean, Steff? There's no figure. There's no figures or nothing with it, so I'm going to have to try to get figures for it and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I understand that, and it pissed me off as well. But the thing is, at the end of the day, men don't do figures.
Yeah.
So
it'll not be done. It'll not be done right away now because I'll have to hunt out a few things for it.
Yeah, no, I can understand you a bit pissed at that.
But saying that, there's very, very little injector pin marks. That's one thing I'll say about it.
Oh yeah, there won't be. It's me. They do well to hide them away, but then the ejector pin marks on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I thought I'd lost one of my wheels. On my return wheel. There are absolutely no pin marks that you can see on this, but the areas that you can't see are absolutely lathered with them. So I've got sprue glue all over the place inside. Don't know whether you can see all that lot.
Oh yes, I see it now, Steff. Yeah.
It's all over the place in there, but it's cleaned up nicely. And I can hide most of that with weathering and stuff like that, so that's not a problem.
It was like that ICM World War One armored car done for the 24-hour build.
Yeah.
Again, very disappointed in that kit.
What, because there were so few sprues?
Not only that, there, Steff, the interior, there was none. So you couldn't leave it open, to show people what it was like inside it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For a kit to get such a great review, I was very disappointed in it.
And I'll tell you why you were disappointed.
Go, Steff.
Because you didn't get any bang for your buck. You felt as though you were cheated.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that was. That's why, yeah, drag and over-engineer them, but you feel as though you've got more bang for your buck.
Correct.
And a lot of companies do that. You get very, very easy, simple builds, and you feel as though you've been cheated.
Yeah.
But then you'll get an over-engineered build, and it's like, well, hey, look at all this stuff I've got. And it's, well,
some of these wee old kits here of Tamiya are great. Do you know what I mean? You do get a lot, for your money.
Yeah.
This wee shrimp wagon only cost me £10.
Yeah. But it's an old
You know
kit.
what I mean? Yeah.
Whereas you look at all the Tamiya stuff, blooming expensive, mate.
Oh, there is. I've seen their World War One tank that goes, that has a motor inside it.
Yeah.
I've built a couple of them myself, and unfortunately, they're away to other people. I wish I actually bought one for myself. See the price of them at the moment. I wouldn't pay that money because I know what's inside that kit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. They know they have literally a captive audience at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's model making is one of the largest growing hobbies in the world at this precise moment, because people are thinking, well, what the hell can I do? What have I got to do? I really don't know what to do. Give me a couple of comments here.
So
Miranda is saying, I'm working from home and listening to you in the meanwhile. And then she's put drum equals from. Yep, not a problem, Miranda. Yep, no, we're just going to chunter away. If you feel like you'd like to comment on what we're talking about, please feel free. Carry on, Gary. Sorry.
Sorry, Steff. So sorry. Some of these old kits of Tamiya are great money, great value for money.
Yeah.
And I was trying to explain to the boys, you don't have to run out there and spend what £70-80 on an a Great War tank. Some of these wee old kits are great mojo builders.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I bought a rake of them in when I seen them at that price. I thought, no, not going to pass that opportunity of buying in the wee small kits, because you can make them into nice wee dioramas, or if you're doing a big build like we've planned for this year, Steff, like a Russian front one, all them wee small bits and pieces add up to it.
Yeah. It's like I've got my tank ready for the Russian front.
Yeah.
The tank's built, and I'm buying crew. I've got crews. Plus, I've got some bits and pieces that I can print off from my printer that will go really nicely with that.
Yeah.
So it's getting it ready.
As I keep saying, you can buy in wee bits and pieces every month. You don't have to run out there on fork out everything that you need for one D-ramen, you know what I mean?
No.
Take your time. There's plenty of time.
Yep. It's like all the stuff I've collected over the past, 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
I did go out and buy sanding sticks. There's my used star sanding sticks. They haven't been used.
I can't get them.
Sorry?
I can never find them ones. That's the ones I'm looking for.
Right, I'll send them over to you, Gary. You can have
No,
them.
you will not.
I
No,
don't use
Steff.
I don't
Do you
use
not?
them. No.
Right. Thank you
Look,
very much, Steff.
I'm not going to give you stuff that I'm going to use. You think I'm stupid?
Do you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is what I love about this hobby too. You can have, what we're doing here online, you can have a bit of banter, a wee bit of crack, you know what I mean? But you're also trying to highlight the most serious side to veterans.
Yeah.
As I keep saying to the boys, look, this time last year we were just starting to do the model making face to face, and then all of a sudden, COVID came in. We all had to shut down, and it was a couple of months later that I started to go online with yourself and Malcolm and all. And that there really did help me last year.
Yeah.
And also, I think what we've done there recently in the 24-hour build, there's a lot more people are watching us.
Yeah.
The
thing is, though, we need to get people who matter watching us, people who can actually influence what happens in the world.
Yeah.
That's the sort of people we need watching us. They're the influencers. They're the people we need watching us to help us. Yeah. And we need to get many veterans. I don't care what service you're in. If you serve, you're a veteran. End of story. We need you to come and join us so we can help you. But you guys have got to come to us. We can't come looking for you. Yeah. If it wasn't for my modelling, doing this show, Model for Heroes and my missus, I would be swinging somewhere from a tree branch. Simple as that. Whether you agree with me saying that or not, honestly, I couldn't give a rat's arse. That's how it is.
Well, I would agree with you on that one, Steff.
But there are people out there who will say, well, you can't say that online. So why not? Yeah, we're here to help people. And the thing is, with us being military, we are very, very slow at coming forward. And also, if we don't know you, we don't trust you. And if we don't trust you, you can't help us. It's like what this country needs is a lot more veterans going into psychology, becoming counsellors, becoming therapists. Because I found this from personal experience. It took my therapist when I went for therapy. It took me about 4 sessions before I trusted them enough to talk to them, to open up. Yeah. Now, I know for a fact if I'd have had my therapist was ex-military, I'd have been completely different. You'd have had the crack and the banter and the giggles straight away, and that stuff would have been there. So there's 3 sessions that you're ahead.
Lost.
Yeah.
But I agree with. Sorry, Steff.
Not so much lost. But definitely unused, because at the end of the day, your therapist is trying to help you. But like you say, it's all about gaining that trust. And if you can't get that trust straight away, you are wasting sessions. And the less sessions you waste, the more chance you have got of saving. How you doing there, Gary? You all right?
Yeah.
You getting on the very best?
Oh, the very best. Thank you, Steff.
Miranda has said so true. It is. And a big virtual hug for you all. Thank you very much, Miranda. And the same back to you. Geordie says, it wouldn't have made any difference to me. In fact, some veterans are more judgy than civvies. Yeah, I can see where you're coming from, Geordie. But I think what I'm trying to say is if your therapist was an actual veteran, then you find that those veterans that are doing this sort of thing aren't like that, because those that want to go into this actually understand what we're going through, because you probably find they've been through it. That's why I started my psychology degree. The problem with that is I am not going to be able to utilize it at the end of the day because I'm unable to work. And that is the hardship. It's the pain and the annoyance. There we go. Right. Time for a cigarette.
These are like a Sunday show, Steff. They're nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chilled out.
Yeah.
Apart from your climbing, mate, what else have you got to do this afternoon?
Make a few phone calls to boys, and hopefully I'll get it done pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I can sit back and maybe try to chill out this afternoon. Yesterday I had a wild busy day.
Yeah.
And I just would like just one afternoon, no phoning to do, just chill out.
Yeah, why not?
I know people think this is easy, but believe you me, it's not when you throw a bit of phoning and check up on boys and get a few things sorted.
Yeah. Oh, that's an hour and 45 done.
So it is.
Right, we're into the last 10 minutes, folks.
That was a very quick 2 hours.
Aye, well, you know what they say, time flies by when the driver of a train.
Yeah.
Tell you what, you gotta love double-sided sticky tape.
There's one thing I don't have.
Okay. Because look, Gary, you see that?
Yeah.
Double-sided sticky tape on a coffee stirrer. And then your parts you're doing, because that bit doesn't need painting. It's going to be easy picking them up like this. And then you just dub them on.
Nice.
And there we go, all ready for priming.
Nice. Now there's not much more I can do now until I get a few things to dry there and get a bit of primer done.
Yep, I know what you mean. Right, do you want to call it there then, Gary?
I play Steff because I can't do much more now until I get it primed.
Okay, do you want to show us where you're at?
Yeah. I got the whole bottom of the hull done, and I got the whole bottom of the whole hull done on it, and
Yep.
I've all these here now ready to hit the primer stage because I can't do much more until I get things primed and start to paint before I can put it all together.
Yep.
And I don't know which paint scheme I'm going to use yet to do on it. I was thinking maybe something, maybe the Russian front one with a different paint scheme.
Yep.
And going to have it on a road and a bit of a water off to the one side. So
why did you have
going
it
down.
Water?
Yeah, I was thinking that one too, Steff. I haven't really made up my mind on what way I want to do it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, maybe even driving down in towards the water would be a good idea. Something like that there. I just haven't really made up my mind what way I want to do it. It's just, as I said, it's a great wee mojo builder. No fit issues, no nothing with it. So for £10, I would have to say worth the money if you can get that wee swim wagon.
Nice. Cool. Quick comment. Miranda says, have a great day, guys. I'm off. See you later, Miranda. Thanks very much for tuning in.
Thank you, Miranda. How did you get on, Steff?
Well, I've got those ready for priming. They need a bit more of a sand. Got those two done.
Oh, nice.
And that's what I've done to date. Other the stuff I've already done. So yeah, that's it. So Gary,
yes, Steff.
If you'd like to say bye-bye now.
Goodbye, folks, and thank you very much for tuning in. See you Thursday.
Yep, thanks very much, guys. You take care. Don't forget Models for Heroes tomorrow, 12 till 2. Stay safe. Keep on modelling, guys.